Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and welcome to Deb's Musings. Today I want to talk to you about my thoughts on the F word, so please stay tuned. This is my 150-gallon aquarium when it was home to my mixed African cichlids. So let's get on to my musing. Failure is just a part of life. We all fail at one time or another. None of us is exempt. It happens. Failure can be temporary or permanent, depending on how we deal with it. Failure has the power to lead us into despair if we allow it, or it can become a positive turning point in our lives. Failure is something we all experience sooner or later, and we all need to learn how to handle it. If we don't deal with failure properly, we will end up failing again. The most important step in overcoming failure is not to give up. To recognize that failure can be beneficial sounds strange, but it's true. Through failure, we learn to avoid making the same mistakes. It can be a powerful learning tool. When we fail, it's our human nature that seeks something or someone to blame. First, we need to accept our mistakes and take responsibility for our actions. We cannot correct a problem if we're not willing to recognize it's there in the first place. Many of us have dreams or goals that we never realize, but that does not mean we have failed. We tend to overlook our successes when we're focusing our attention on things that we cannot do. If we allow failure to discourage us, we won't be able to accomplish what we might have if we just kept trying. Accept the reality of failure. True success does not come from avoiding failure, but from learning how to handle it. It's better to attempt things and fail than never to attempt anything because of the fear of failing. We never reach the limits of our abilities until we are faced with the potential of total failure. Fear is much more damaging than failure. Fearing what might go wrong is misspent energy, and it will prevent us from forging ahead. We need to stop being afraid of failure and use that energy in our determination to succeed. Focusing on our goals and not our fears is the key. When we fail, as we all do, we have to forgive ourselves, let it go, and move forward. To fail and to be a failure are two completely different animals and really have nothing to do with each other. I can't think of a single person who I would consider a failure. They are very rare. However, I know many people who fail at things, myself included. Everyone fails sooner or later. How we respond and deal with it is where the power lies. If we try to ignore our failures or hide them, they will haunt us. But if we acknowledge our mistakes, forgive ourselves, and start fresh, we will conquer them. Failure is not the end. It's just a bump in the road of life. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic. I wish you a wonderful day tomorrow, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.